This lesson is all about prepositions of time. The most common prepositions of time are at, on, and in. The others that we'll look at during this lesson are for, during, since, by, until, before, after, to, and past. There are, of course, other ones that don't come up as often, and we won't be looking at those here. So we use at for specific times of the day. Let's meet at noon tomorrow. Could we meet at 1 o'clock instead? The film starts at 7 o'clock in the evening. Julie usually gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Peter usually starts work at 9 and finishes at 6. Most people put the cat out at night. And we use on for days and dates. I have an appointment on Friday. Shall we go out for a meal on your birthday? I can't make it on Saturday. Could we go on Sunday instead? New Year's Eve is on December 31st. Isaac Newton was born on Christmas Day, 1643. We use in for months, years and seasons, and strangely enough, specific times of the day. School starts in September this year. We were on holiday in March last year. There will be an election in 2020. Winston Churchill was born in 1874. Could I book an appointment in the afternoon? And that Christmas Carol in the bleak midwinter. So the preposition for is used when we're referring to durations of time. My grandparents usually sleep for 15 minutes after lunch. We worked in the garden for 6 hours without taking a break. John has lived in France for 12 years. Simon has lived in the same house for over 50 years. When we use during together with a noun, we use this for when we want to say that something happened within a specific period of time. So the fire alarm went off during lunch. And here lunch is not the thing you eat, it's the time of the lunch break. Students are not allowed to eat or drink during class. It is annoying when people talk during films. Please switch off all phones during the exam. And again, in all of these, we're not talking about the films or the exams. We're talking about the time that the film is running or the time that the exam is being taken. And we use since for describing events that start or will start from a specific time. So Peter and John have known each other since they were children. James has lived in London since 2005. But Mary has lived in Rome for 12 years. So we use since from a specific time and for the duration. Common mistake. What have you been up to since we last met? I've been working here since August. Will it take much longer? I've been waiting since 10 o'clock. And here In prepositions of time, we use by to mean not later than. So the report must be finished by Friday, or not later than Friday. No worries, I will make sure it is done by then. Paula has to be home by 6 o'clock or else there's trouble. Tim said he would be back by midnight. And we use until to describe an action or event that stops or has stopped at a specific time. The examples will make it clear. If we're talking informally, or rather writing informally, instead of using until, we can use till. The concert went on until midnight. I will wait for you until 7 o'clock. Sandy is staying with her mother until Sunday. Geese stay here until October, then they fly south for the winter. The lad stayed in the pub until it closed. And before is used for things that happen before or prior to a defined time or event. So please tidy up your desk before you leave. Dennis always goes to bed before midnight. Conrad always eats a good breakfast before going to work. Most people are nervous before exams. You must visit us before you go back. And conversely, after is similar to before, but when it's following a defined time or event. Ben always has a shower after his workout. The students celebrated after the last exam. Please keep the noise down after 10 at night. Why don't you come around after work tomorrow? After you talk to him, come and see me. So the last two are referring to telling the time, and we use to when we're talking about how long it is until the next full hour. So it is 20 minutes to 7 now, i.e. 6:40. In 5 minutes, it will be 6:45, i.e. 6:45. In 10 minutes, it will be 10 to 7, i.e. 6:50. I set the alarm for exactly 12 minutes to 8, i.e. 7:48. If the meeting starts at 10, get there no later than 5 to 10. And conversely, we use past when we're talking about how many minutes or how long has expired since the last full hour of the day. So it is 10 minutes past 8 now, or 8:10. In 5 minutes, it will be 8:15, at 8:15. In 10 minutes, it will be 20 past 8, or 8:20. I set the alarm for exactly 12 minutes past 8. It is 8:12. A 10 o'clock meeting should start no later than 5 past 10.